Hi everyone and welcome back to the Bods. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You join me today for a slightly different video than normal. I have got Andrea's modern mansion and I want to do a review of it once it's finished. It's probably about 2 weeks away from being finished. So I'm planning ahead for once. And I want to have a mini doll version of my Sigfig ready for that review. I've been told several times by Gordon that I need to have a mini doll version of our family. And so this seems like a good excuse to finally get around to doing that. Now, I would just take the hair and things from my actual Sigfig, but I can't find it. It's gone walkies. So I've instead gone and stolen like the tray of Lego that my kids keep in their room. So they've got 2 trays, one each. But one of them seems to have no Lego at the moment and they're all in here. And so this is all their sort of mini doll parts tend to end up in here. I am trying to get them to sort of use this as their sort of play tray instead of just dumping everything onto the floor. Doesn't necessarily work, there's still loads of pieces on the floor. But I'm going to try and find some pieces that might work for my minifig. So I'm going to have a quick sort through and then maybe we can go through some options and see which looks more like me. Now I get a little unsure when I do this to my kids' Lego because they have all their Lego in their room and they've got their minifigures in various states of togetherness. So they decide what they want to put together. And I want to be able to do right now, just choose from like a sorted pile of things. But I don't know if they're going to be annoyed with me for sorting their Lego. And like, if I was to take something that they put together like this and take it apart and put it into that ready for me to choose from, is that going to really irritate them? I feel like it probably would. But at the same time, I need to take them apart. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be fine. But how would you feel if you're halfway through making people and then suddenly they're all separate? Would you be happy that you can now start again? No, probably not. I'm not going to do it. So I've only sorted out into this tray the ones that were already apart. And I will leave the rest if they're together because these are not my toys. I have to be good. So I was thinking to myself that I don't think this is all of the girls' mini dolls and I'd quite like a bit more variety. So I went back into their room and this is what I found. They have one of those bucket things with the bit that you then lift up to pour the Lego back in. So you tip it out onto the mat part and then once you finish playing you grab the sides of the mat and tip it back into the bucket thing. And they just don't seem to use that, but it turns out when I last tidied up the room, I put a whole load of things in there, plus around their room. And I'm wondering whether I should enforce you can only play Lego in either the bedroom or the playroom, because at the moment they've got Lego in both places, and I don't set a very good example because obviously we've got Lego the entire way around the house. But knowing exactly where all their Lego is would maybe help, I feel. But I'm not trying to solve that right now. I'm just trying to make myself some mini dolls and maybe tidy up the room a little bit. So I'm going to go through these and sort those out into this other container that I've been working on. And then I'll get on with making my mini doll, I promise. Okay, so I've finished sorting. We've got torsos, legs, ones that are mixed but not complete. So like I said, I don't want to mess with the girls' stuff. And then in the second container we got hair, tiny people, animals, heads, and then complete people who I've ruled out. I don't want any of the bits from these. So that's some progress on organising their Lego. But now I've got a whole bunch of parts that I need to go through and work out if they're going to go in my mini doll. Okay, for some reason I've decided that we're starting with face. And unlike minifigures where you can stack them and sort of look at them all at once, these don't stack, they roll around all over the place. That's why I've got the little container. So I have to work out which one I want, and I've got a whole bunch. I've got some here on dolls because, like I said, I'm trying not to completely destroy what the girls have worked on. So I've got ones with freckles here. I don't have freckles, so that's an easy no. I've gone for brown eyes because I have brown eyes, so that also makes sense to me. So It's about lips. Like, so this one's got red lipstick. I don't wear makeup. I definitely don't wear red lipstick, so that's a goner. This one, I don't know if this is a boy face or a girl face. How do you tell with these? I don't know. I kind of feel like they've got very pointy chins, and this is definitely meant to be a boy face. And it's got a much rounder chin. I kind of feel like that might work better for me because that's what I have. But at the same time, I don't want to look like too boyish. I don't know. I also have really dark eyes. So I think this one has got pretty dark eyes, but they're also massive. So it's a possibility, but I'm not sure. I actually wear glasses most of the time these days, but I never used to. So I actually could go for a glasses face, but part of me says I don't want to look at myself with glasses on. I'm still massively vain, so that one's out of the question. So this one's quite a dark eye. I think that one's promising. We'll put that in there. Right, which of these two is best? Oh. Yeah, this one's not got eyelashes on the left, so that's probably why I might keep both of those. This one I think is too light brown. My eyes are very dark, and this one, again, it's one of the boy heads. I just don't think it's me, but maybe we'll hold on to that one and see. It's about the overall look, really, so maybe I shouldn't have started with the eyes. This one just looks like, is it Jodie Whittaker? Doesn't look right to me. Definitely not the eyes I want. But, okay, let's maybe start from the butt, not the butt, the bottom first. So, I kind of like trousers, I think, more than I like skirts. So, not skirts. Although, I also like purple. So, there's a good range of purple bottoms. And I kind of feel like these jeans are a little too light. But I don't really wear skirts, so I don't think I can go for skirts. I'm also not a big fan of shorts, especially not in this weather, so probably not that, even though I really like that purple. I could go for the darker bottoms, but then I probably would never wear red shoes. And my trousers tend to have big baggy bottoms like this, so I think I'm going to go for those. So that's going to be my bottom half. Right, so I went through all the torsos and I ditched any with sleeves, although this one did make it through because it's very purple, but I never wear sleeves, so I can't go for sleeves. I don't even wear short sleeves like that. I'm a no sleeve kind of person. So I've got this purpley one. Is that the same? I think that is the same torso there. So purpley. I went for a one with a donut on it, but then that kind of looks like an apron. And obviously, if I put those together, I don't think that works. No, so that's a no for that one. Would I wear a jacket on top? It's a little hoodie. No, I don't think I would. I don't like layers. I get too hot. So that rules that one out as well, which is possibly slightly different. You know I love the mushroom house, so maybe I could go for the mushroom torso. I'm tempted by that, but then I'd have to swap the arm out because I do have an arm. So what have I got left? I've got this torso, this top here. Probably a bit too dressy for me. I went for this one, which has got like boba tea on the front, but I would not wear a high neck blouse underneath. So we're down purely to the mushroom or the purple. We're going purple. Okay, so there we go. We've got an outfit. I wish I had a darker purple really, but we're going for accuracy, and I would not wear sleeves. I guess I could take the arms off of this one and just have that, but no, the girls wouldn't, and I wouldn't wear a bow, so the girls won't appreciate that, so we'll leave that. Right, so I kept this one out, I think, because the eyes are brown, and also to remind me of what my hairpiece looks like. So that's my normal hairpiece. So I need to choose a hairpiece. Let's get rid of some of these legs. Anyway, so I've got a selection of hairpieces. My hair's quite dark, so I'm thinking probably the darkest one would work best. We're going to need a head for this. So let's just pick a random darkest eyes, that one. So this is the one with the darkest eyes. Put that on. Does this look like me at all? I don't know, I feel like it's got too much of a blowout going on. But then, or is it the colour of the hair? Does the lighter hair work better? Maybe. Part of me feels like I need this hair because of all the grey that I keep noticing. But I don't think I'm quite there yet, so I'm probably alright with that one. Is this an Olivia hair? I don't think that's quite right either. I could put my hair up instead, but I'm never really keen on my hair up. Plus that's way too fancy a hairstyle. So I think we have to go for one of these two. So do I go dark or light? I think because I'm just used to my minifigure having the lighter colour, I'm going to go for the lighter one. So this is where I can now play around with those face shapes. So that head, remove that head, and let's put one of the boyish heads on. Does that look like me? I don't think so. Well, I don't like the look of it, so we're going with no. So that's got slightly less dark eyes, but maybe more of a smile actually. Is that slightly smilier than that one? I don't think it's much difference, but I don't know, that one looks slightly more happy, and I'm quite a happy person, so I'll maybe try that. Let's try the less eyelashes look. So again, I just don't think it quite works. I'm going to have to go with, there's these two here. I think I'm going with this head. So it's darker eyes, but still smiley, I think. I think this is me. I think I've gone with, I found myself. Now, of course, I can't do me and not do Ian. So I've got a couple of things for Ian as well. You'll like the ones I've got for him. So, he's got a beard. King Triton has a beard. I don't think it's quite like that though. So, and also he doesn't have a mertail, so probably not that one. I was trying to work out which legs, so we'll start legs. And Ian wears sort of big baggy jeans, so having the sort of similar ones to me would have worked well, but they don't do those without sort of the feminine curves, and Ian's not the most feminine, so we'll go with, what colour? I think we'll go with the dark. So we'll start with the dark legs. He's always wearing a hoodie, so we're stealing, I think this is Ethan's torso. So that's the start of Ian. We need to find his face. He's got blue eyes, so I think that's not blue eyes, so not that one. I kind of think maybe that face, but there's no hair on that, so we might have to go for Santa. And in fact, Santa's got blue eyes, maybe green eyes, lighter coloured eyes. So we might go with those, or we could go with, is that the same? I think that's the same. So we'll steal Santa's face. I mean, I could go for a brown beard, or he has to have a beard, so it can't be no beard. Where's the brown beard I saw? Maybe I decided that he didn't have a brown beard, so that wouldn't work. Okay, and then we need some hair. And I think I was looking at this one, sort of the dirty blonde. And he doesn't often cut his hair when I tell him to, so he's kind of sometimes a bit swoopy. I think maybe it's shorter than that, but I think that's the best that I could find. So there you go. that is our equivalent Sigfigs as mini dolls. What do we think? So I'll put a side by side of the mini dolls versus the mini figures. Let me know in the comments below whether you think these kind of match. Would you consider making a mini doll version of yourself? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you want to see me building Andrea's modern mansion, that will be on live streams on Sundays, and come back in a couple of weeks for my review of that. But don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. See you later.